So fans literally from all over the world here for this 29th World Final. Plane loads, coach loads, car loads have come from Great Britain to support their boys here. 4 Englishmen, of course, really the best representation, the best chance that England have had since winning this title, since Peter Craven last did it back in 1962, a long time ago. Are we going to get an English world champion? My goodness, these English fans would really tear the place down if they did. So who is Olsen facing up to? We have got Anders Michanek, one of the top Swedes. There's Olsen again. Olsen, the 71 champion, bidding to regain this title on the track where he won it in 1971. But with him, what a field. Michanek from Sweden, perhaps the top Swede. Senem Plek, the top Pole in grid 2. And on the outside, Dag Lovas, the top Norwegian. So here we have it. A European cocktail in the true sense. Heat 3, and really, this one is a bundle of TNT. Michanek on the inside, beautiful shot of him there. Senem Plek in blue in grid 2. Olsen in white and Lovas on the outside. Tremendous tension. And Olsen just can't wait, and there they go, and it's Olsen and Lovas from the outside. Lovas and Olsen together, the two Scandinavians. Michanek's been left, and Michanek's come through on the inside in tremendous style there. And it's Olsen and Michanek really dicing it up, and Michanek is under him very hard indeed, and Michanek leads again for Sweden. The Swedes in tremendous form here at Gothenburg. Michanek leads, Olsen is second, Lovas is third, the Pole Plek is back in 4th place, and the Swedish crowd are really bringing the place down. What a surprise this is. Michanek on home territory, of course. They said he was race rusty. He hasn't been riding in Britain this year, but he really seems to be going here, and he's showing Olsen the way home. Olsen cannot make any impact at all on him. There's what, 10, 15 lengths. Olsen still really screwing after him, still trying hard, but on the last lap now, and Olsen is still some 15 lengths behind him and making no real impression. And Michanek really gains some yards here, seems to be finding the right line, finding all the drive, finding all the grip, in control. Michanek has bags of time to look over. Olsen's a mile back. A win for Michanek. Second place is Olsen. In third place it's Lovas. Way at the back there was the Pole Plek. So again, Sweden really have something to shout about. What have we got here? We have Peter Collins from England and Bellevue. We have Dave Jessup in grid 2. We have John Louis in grid 3. And on the outside, the Swedish veteran Soren Stjoston from Bellevue, Manchester, the only top Swede allowed in British Speedway this year. Heat 4. And they're away, and it looks again like the outside grid, and it's Stjoston. Yes, it's Stjoston that's come across. Stjoston has come across, and the 3 Englishmen having a real dice up, and the Swedes are really sharp. The Swedes really are going like steam trains. In second place now, it's Collins battling after him. In third place, it's Louis, and at the back, it's Jessup. But it's Stjoston, number 13 on his back, and he really made a jet-propelled start. Collins is going after him from England and Bellevue. Remember, these are teammates at Bellevue, Manchester. So Stjoston leads Heat 4. Collins is in second place. Louis and Jessup in a bit of a heat at the back there, but it's Stjoston with time to look over, and the Swedes are beginning to dominate this 1974 World Final, and that really is an upset for the book. They said they were rusty, they said they wouldn't really live at top level, but on this, their own Gothenburg track, they have shown the rest of the world a back wheel so far. Collins is still chasing hard. He hasn't given up fighting. Last corner now, and Collins is coming hard on the line, but Stjoston knows where he is. Covers him with dirt, goes over the line. 4 races, 4 wins for Sweden. So, the Gothenburg crowd really are beginning to boil over. We've had 4 heats, and there is the winner of Heat 4, Soren Stjoston. He beat the 3 English big guns there, although Collins gave him a hard time there for a couple of laps. It was Stjoston again from start to finish. So, after 1 ride each, you could say the situation is Swede and lovely, because in the first 4 races we have had heat winners all from Sweden, from the home nation Sweden, who have never ever won the World Championship on this Ullevi track. Heat 5 with the study of a man looking to regain the world crown and all the perks and glory and prestige that go with it. That's Ole Olsen there on the outside for Heat 5 in the yellow and black helmet. Ole Olsen, the idol of Denmark and Wolverhampton Wolves. in the British League, of course. On the inside, we have the red-hot Swedish favourite, Søren Stjoston, who, of course, skippers the Bellevue Manchester side of the British League. Next to him, we have Ivan Major. In grid 3 in the white helmet, Terry Betts. Heat 5 then with Stjoston on the inside. Next to him, Major. Then Betts, and on the outside, Olsen. And away this time, and it's Stjoston that made the jump. Tremendous start from Stjoston. He's got the run on the first corner there, but it's Major that's come under him hard there, and a tremendous heat there, and somebody's gone down. It's Olsen. They were in a terrific pile there, and it's Olsen that's gone into the fence with a bit of a thump. Olsen is down. Olsen looks like he's hurt. The race has not been stopped. They're going on. This could be nasty. A flash by on the inside there, but it's Stjoston who's leading. In second place, it's Major, and in third place, it's Betts, and the referees allowed it to go on, and Betts has gone down there as well. Well, surprises, sensations, it's all happening at Ullevi Stadium, Gothenburg, in Heat 5. Olsen certainly seems to be out of this one. Betts has remounted. We're watching in every direction, but it's Stjoston that's winning it for Sweden, and the Swedes are loving every moment of this. They're on the last lap. Number 13, Søren Stjoston leads. In second place, it's Major. Has Olsen got on his feet yet? We don't really know. Betts is in third place. Major coming around the outside. It's a two-man race. Heat 5. It's Stjoston it is that wins it. Stjoston wins. Major is second. Terry Betts is third. Now Olsen is still in a big heat. Well, that really was something extra special in Speedway. Olsen went down on the first lap. He stayed down for 4 laps. There's Olsen in yellow and black, in the yellow and black helmet. Now, who does he hit? He's trying to dive back under Stjoston. No. In a terrible heat there, it's Major, I think he clips. Major's come belting through on the inside. It's Major he's clipped, and he goes down there. Yes, it's definitely Major whose back wheel he clipped, and he's turned around and hit the fence with a very, very nasty wallop there. But that looks like his 1974 hopes are down and definitely out. Heat 6 then, and the man of the moment is Anders Michanek from Sweden with a superb win in his first ride, maintaining Sweden's supremacy in this 1974 World Final. They haven't lost a race yet, and this is race 6 on the card. Michanek in blue in grid 2 on the starting line. Next to him, just coming into the top left-hand corner of your frame there, we have David Jessup from England and Leicester. Then we have 2 Russians, the unknown sensation of this year's competition, Michael Krasnov in grid 3 in the white helmet, and on the outside, Gregory Kliznovsky. Heat 6, Dave Jessup, Anders Michanek, Krasnov and Kliznovsky, and away they go, and it's Jessup and Michanek. But Michanek gets the run to the first corner. Jessup is in second place. The 2 Russians are at the back. Again, Sweden in front. And just look at Mitch go. Michanek's built up 30 yards inside a lap, and he really looks supersonic tonight. Michanek in front, Jessup in second place, just removing his goggles there. The 2 Russians at the back, and it's Kliznovsky right at the back. But all eyes are on Michanek, and really the Swedish crowd is rising to him. He really does look in command, in control, and a very, very possible new world champion. Jessup in second place, the Russians quite frankly not in this one, and Michanek is leading them by a mile. So easy for Anders Michanek, the man who helped Reading Racers in British League Speedway win the championship title in 1973 last year. He's been missing from British Speedway this season, but it hasn't seemed to have affected him very much at all. It certainly hasn't tonight. He's a mile in front, and he wins Heat 6 to maintain Sweden's complete domination of this 1974 World Final from Gothenburg. So the result of Heat 6, a win for Anders Michanek, 3 points to him. That makes him on to 6 points, unbeaten so far. In second place, Dave Jessup. In third place, the Russian Mikhail Krasnov. And last, Gregory Kliznovsky, also from the Soviet Union. Heat 7 then of the 1974 World Final from Ullevi Stadium, Gothenburg. In the inside, we have Zenon Plek from Poland in the dark-coloured red helmet. Next to him, England's Peter Collins from Bellevue. In white, Tommy Johansson from Sweden. On the outside, Vladimir Gordeev of the Soviet Union. Heat 7, And away they go, and once again it's Collins and Johansson in a terrific heat. But Johansson got a tremendous knock there, and both of them's gone down. My word, that was a spectacular accident. You saw it there absolutely in close-up, the magic of televised Speedway. Gordeev and Johansson in a tremendous heap.
This is a great example of how important a position in the first corner can make the difference between success and disaster. Here we see Tommy Johansson from number 3, gate number 7 on his back, crowding into, going into the first corner. Peter Collins on gate number 2 moves him over because Plek gives him a little push. Johansson's missed the corner, and Gordeev, the Russian, is right behind him. He picks up drive just at the bad moment. He runs into Johansson now, and they're very much tied together. And now they're going somersaulting the wrong direction. There's a very bad type of crash because you can fracture your skull or break a collarbone in this type of crash. They've missed by the looping machines and very, very lucky to be unhurt.
Well, that looks sadly, unfortunately, like Tommy Johansson from Sweden being carried off. I can't quite see. He's masked by officials. It looks like the white helmet, but it may well be Gordeev. Difficult to see. But certainly one of the lads there quite severely hurt, or at least seriously enough to be carried off, and that is bad news for Speedway fans everywhere. Heat 12, and this really is the one where something somehow has got to give. The race that may well decide the 1974 World Individual Speedway Championship, because we have the 3 top scorers in Heat 12, and there they are, Soren Stjoston on the inside. They're all Swedes. Soren Stjoston in the red helmet on the inside. Next to him, Christer Lofqvist, he has 5 points. Anders Michanek, he has 6 in white in grid 3, and on the outside it's Tommy Johansson on 3 points, also from Sweden. So Stjoston and Michanek unbeaten. Lofqvist has only dipped his colours once. Heat 12, the race of the mighty Swedes. Terrible tension here at the start. So much at stake, and away they go, and it's Michanek and Stjoston, and Michanek has just got to the first corner first. Michanek, and it's really tight in there. Absolutely no time for Swede charity at all. Michanek in front. He really went hammering into that first corner, and he is already a mile in front. And is this the new world champion? Anders Michanek, his main rivals, the main opposition seem to be coming from his home countryman Sweden, but he is showing them a superb shot of his back wheel and the back of his helmet, because they just cannot keep anywhere near him. Michanek winding it on, already virtually 50 lengths so easily in front, in no trouble at all, and if anybody's going to catch this man tonight, they are going to be jet propelled. This is Michanek. Look at the gap between the second place man is indeed Lofqvist, and in third place, really covered in muck there, Soren Stjoston, really half a lap behind Michanek now. We've lost Tommy Johansson, he's way at the back, but Michanek, the crowd now, as he's on his last lap, the man who leads the field at the halfway stage, and the Swedish crowd are rising. They are sure this is the man who's going to take the crown, and after that display, who would be prepared to argue with them? Anders Michanek then, from Sweden, 3 races, 3 wins, looking very, very good. And the result of Heat 12, a win for Anders Michanek, second place Christer Lofqvist, and in third place Soren Stjoston. The man majestic, the man magnificent, Anders Michanek back into the pits, the leader halfway through this 74 World Final. So at the halfway stage of the 1974 World Final, it looks like being Sweden's year. In the lead, we have Anders Michanek, unbeaten after 3 races on 9 points. In joint second place, it's Ivan Major from New Zealand on 7 points with 2 other Swedes, Soren Stjoston and Christer Lofqvist. On 6 points, the top Englishman, Peter Collins, and he shares that position with Sweden's Bent Janssen. And so Heat 13 of this 1974 climax of the World Speedway Championship for individual riders. And we have a very interesting race coming up in 13, because for one man in this race, Ivan Major, we'll see him in just a moment, it's the one that could make or break him.